Have you ever wondered about the power of women in ancient Egypt? Consider Hatshepsut, the longest reigning female pharaoh. Imagine a time in ancient Egypt around 1500 years before the birth of Christ. The Nile River flows lazily under the burning sun, and the great pyramids already stand tall against the desert sky. Now picture a woman, Hatshepsut, ascending to the throne, a position of supreme power traditionally held by men. Hatshepsut was not the first woman to rule Egypt, but she was one of the most successful. She was the daughter of Pharaoh Thutmose I, and after his death, she initially ruled as regent for her young stepson, Thutmose III. But Hatshepsut wasn't content to simply hold the throne until her stepson came of age. Instead, she declared herself pharaoh and ruled Egypt directly. During her reign, Hatshepsut implemented many ambitious building projects, including a magnificent mortuary temple at Deir el-Bahri, which still stands as a testament to her reign. She also launched successful military campaigns and trade expeditions, solidifying her power and enriching Egypt. But here's an interesting twist. Hatshepsut often depicted herself as a male in statues and hieroglyphs. She wore the traditional false beard of pharaohs, and she was often shown wearing men's clothing. Some suggest this was a strategic move to secure her position in a male-dominated society. Others believe it was a religious and symbolic act, aligning herself with the male gods of Egypt. Despite her efforts to solidify her legacy after her death, her stepson Thutmose III tried to erase her from history. He had many of her monuments defaced and her name removed from records. But Hatshepsut's legacy proved stronger than Thutmose's attempts to obscure it. Today, we remember Hatshepsut as one of the most powerful women in ancient Egypt, commanding respect and admiration thousands of years after her reign. Hatshepsut's reign shows us that women in ancient Egypt could wield significant power even in a role traditionally reserved for men. Now let's turn to Queen Nefertari, the favorite wife of Pharaoh Ramesses II. Nefertari was not just a queen, but a true partner to Ramesses. She was highly educated and played an instrumental role in diplomatic relations, often exchanging letters with other powerful rulers of her time. Her influence on Ramesses II was significant, with the pharaoh often referring to her as the one for whom the sun shines. This was a testament to Nefertari's radiant personality and her profound impact on Ramesses II. Nefertari's tomb, located in the Valley of the Queens, stands as an enduring symbol of her importance. It's one of the most elaborate tombs in the valley, filled with intricate paintings that depict her journey to the afterlife. The grandeur of her final resting place is a reminder of the respect she commanded as a queen. Nefertari's prominent position and lavish tomb highlight her importance in the royal court. Ancient Egypt also saw the rise of Lady Peseshet, the earliest known female doctor. This remarkable woman didn't just heal the sick, she was a pioneer, shaping the world of medicine in ways that would echo through history. Lady Peseshet was not just a practitioner of medicine, she was a respected figure in her society, a testament to the significant role women played in ancient Egypt. But her influence didn't stop at her own practice. She had a vision for the future of medicine, and she put it into action by training the next generation of healers, the midwives. She didn't simply pass on her knowledge, she taught these women the skills they needed to help bring new life into the world, cementing her legacy in the annals of history. The story of Lady Peseshet is a powerful reminder that in ancient Egypt, women could and did excel in fields like medicine. Beyond these remarkable women, many other queens left their mark on ancient Egypt. Let's take a moment to acknowledge some of these influential figures. First up, Cleopatra, a name that echoes through history. She was the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, and her reign was marked by a blend of political astuteness and romantic intrigue. Cleopatra was known not just for her beauty, but also for her intelligence. She was one of the few members of her dynasty who could speak Egyptian and was also reputed to be well-versed in mathematics, philosophy, and astronomy. Next, we have Queen Nefertiti, whose name means "the beautiful one has come." Nefertiti was the great royal wife of Pharaoh Akhenaten and was known for her active role in religious life. She was a significant figure during one of the most religiously fervent periods of ancient Egyptian history. Nefertiti's bust, found in 1912, is one of the most copied works of ancient Egypt, a testament to her enduring influence. Finally, let's talk about Queen Tiye. She was the great royal wife of Amenhotep III and mother of Akhenaten. Tia held a lot of sway over her husband and her son, and had a role in diplomatic matters which was unprecedented for a queen. A lock of her hair, found in a tomb, suggests that she was revered long after her death. These queens each contributed to the rich tapestry of ancient Egyptian history in their own unique ways. They were more than just consorts to their pharaohs, they were powerful in their own right. They navigated the treacherous waters of politics, religion, and diplomacy with deftness and ingenuity, leaving indelible marks on their civilization and indeed the world. So, as we unfurl the scrolls of history, let's remember these influential queens of ancient Egypt, for their contributions were significant and their stories utterly captivating. They remind us that the pages of history are not just filled with kings and warriors, but also with queens who ruled with wisdom and courage. The queens of ancient Egypt were more than just royal consorts. They were influential figures not just in the royal court, but also in the larger society. Often they were the power behind the throne, shaping policies and influencing decisions. Their roles extended beyond the political sphere, often playing key roles in religious rituals, acting as priestesses, and even occasionally leading religious ceremonies. This not only elevated their status, but also strengthened their power. They were seen as intermediaries between the gods and the people, a role that bestowed upon them immense respect and reverence. They weren't merely symbols of royal power, they were active participants in the running of the kingdom. Their influence felt in every aspect of ancient Egyptian society. The queens of ancient Egypt, with their political influence and religious roles, were pivotal figures in their society.